think it's ready. Hi everyone, and I'm sick today, and all I did today is checking my internet, Facebook, and all sorts of social media sites. And today I saw a lot of posts about Finland being ranked as the #1 happiest country in the world, and I just can't help myself but react. By the way, this is just on my opinions about the post, and I'm a bit sick. So yeah, for 2 years now, Finland is ranked to be the most happiest country in the world, and for me, living in Finland for about 7 years now, it's quite surprising, and I tend to ask myself, I think I've heard about this last year as well, I'm sorry, that Finland is ranked as the #1 happiest country in the world, and I was so surprised. I was like, what are the measurements? What are the how is the study being held, and what are those factors that they use to measure happiness? Because like, if you think about it, people in Finland, they like to define themselves as like they like some time alone, they don't like small talks, and they want personal space, they don't like to be so close with people, and that alone is a huge contrast to what they say that Finland is the happiest. So I myself look for some I did a little bit of reading, but not really deep, but that's why I would like to share my opinion. One of the posts on Facebook says that, give me a sec. Oh, that's good. One of the posts on Facebook said that the factors that they measure for the happiness for this recent post, or recent what you can call this survey, are the GDP per capita, social supports, health, life expectancy at birth, freedom to make choices, perception of corruption, and etc. Those were the factors that they used to define or to filter which is the happiest country in the world, and rank them according to those factors. And if you think about it, as I said earlier, if it's emotional happiness, for me it's very surprisingly that they said Finland is the happiest if you base it emotionally, because I have met a lot of people, and they don't seem to be happy when they walk in the city. They don't smile at you, they don't greet. Compared to other countries that I have visited, I haven't been around, but coming from the Philippines, we are more like, even if we don't have money, we are more happy, like emotionally. And by the way, Vice News posted that Philippines is the #4th, or the rank as #4th for happiest country in the world in terms of emotional happiness. So don't, my opinion is just like, don't misunderstand this newest survey that Finland is the happiest country. It's more of what more of a satisfaction, how life is more easier and more how would I say, because I don't think everyone is satisfied here as well, but it is more easily available, that everyone could maybe afford, like education, basic educations are for free, everything is expensive. So that's why people are not happy, because we pay a lot of tax here, and at the end of the day you don't have much left in your pockets. But if you think about it, everything is easily accessible. When you get sick, you can go to the hospital without thinking, if you have like down payment money, which is very handy. So if you look at these factors that they wrote down in this study, maybe those are the factors that they considered people would be happy. But emotionally, I don't think it has some sort of like a full effect to the emotional stability and happiness in people. Wait a second. that's so good. And also I have heard that the depression rates in Finland, I'm sorry about it, I haven't looked for the numbers. Depression rate in Finland is really high as well compared to any other countries in the world. Like maybe Japan is really known for that, but I think Finland, they even say that was it like 8 out of 10 people living in Finland would experience in their lifetime depression because of the weather. And we know that weather here in Finland, or not everyone knows that the weather in Finland is really unpredictable, and summer can be really short, it can be really dark for half of a year, and I think many people don't get enough sunlight. That's why people are more sad and tired. So again, back to the happiness, I don't think that Finland, if you think about emotional happiness, Finland can't be the #1 country. It's more of like the financial, no, not just financially, but how life would be easier. You could live longer, you could get free education, not free because you pay tax, but you know what I mean, like you can get easy access to healthcare and high quality healthcare. And yeah, so they listed that Finland's, most of it are Nordic countries. Finland, Norway, Denmark, Iceland and Switzerland. These are really very stable economically kind of country, and they are really small countries that they could easily regulate the money inside the country because the population is not so big. And for now, for tillfället, like for this, for now, I think, because we don't know about the influx of refugees and stuff like that, but we don't know about that yet. So I think for me, the point here is like we have to be careful in giving information to people, because people would like misunderstand you completely just because of the label and the front font of the text or the information or the headlines. I think this is very misleading. For me, Finland is very good country. If you coming from a third world country, you can feel safe. It's very good to raise a family and stuff like that, but there is still like a downfall, like people, I don't know, but never mind. What I was trying to say here is like this new information or survey that Finland is the happiest has nothing to do about emotional happiness. If you would really like to understand the context, I don't know if I got my points relayed, but I'm always like jumping from one information to another. But this is just my opinion. When I read that Finland again ranked #1 for the second time, the happiest country in the world. So give me your opinions. I would like to hear about that, because I'm sick, I'm bored, and I'm having like fevers, or I have been having a fluctuation of fever, and I feel like I can't just lay in bed the whole day. So I would like to share my opinion, and I would like to hear yours. So yeah, that's it, and I hope you get something out of this weird video. And yeah, thanks for watching, or I might gonna force you to watch it. Bye.